Welcome to The Terrible Take, a daily segment telling Steeler Nation what's on our minds. I'm Melanie Friedlander. With Thursday night's loss to the Cleveland Browns, the frustration was palpable. You could see it on the field as wide receiver Deontay Johnson threw his hands in the air after a failed third down conversion when he was once again open but not targeted. Rookie wide receiver George Pickens clearly felt the same. In post-game media session, defensive captain Cam Hayward seemed tired to be answering the same questions about the leaky run defense. Twitter was a hot mess, with fans alternately calling for a change at quarterback and offensive coordinator and already looking toward next year's draft, worried that the Steelers would once again win just enough games for a mid-level first-round pick. The team has a 10-day break before they take on the Jets at home for the Week 4 matchup. Pittsburgh is 1-2, but it sure feels worse than that. The defense looks incapable of getting any pressure on the quarterback without superstar offensive linebacker T.J. Watt. When they rush more than 4, the pass defense gets exposed. The offense is struggling to put together long and effective drives, scoring few points and leaving the team with a very lopsided time of possession. Not a winning formula. While special teams has performed well for the most part, that phase has contributed to some negative plays as well. Despite loud chants for Kenny Pickett, head coach Mike Tomlin has been clear that he isn't pulling Mitch Trubisky as the starting quarterback just yet. So how does the team move forward and avoid a tailspin with a slate of playoff teams on the upcoming schedule beyond the Jets game? From the players' side, their leaders need to step up. From player comments, offensive coordinator Matt Canada may very well have lost the locker room, but quarterback Mitch Trubisky has not. He and fellow captains Cam Hayward and T.J. Watt must keep their teammates unified. It may not be too soon for a players-only meeting, a move that has reset the ship in the past. The offense has talent. It seems impossible to think that they cannot improve as the season progresses, and maybe no dramatic changes need to be made. History shows that the Steelers won't fire a coach during the season. But what they have done in the past is quietly relieve a coach of his responsibilities while leaving him with the title. They did it with former defensive coordinator Keith Butler, and it may be time to make that move with Canada. Could Tomlin give quarterback coach Mike Sullivan more responsibility? I would argue that the easier solution is to take the handcuffs off of Trubisky and see what happens. Where the defense is concerned, it's simple. They need T.J. Watt back. Badly. And the good news is that he seems to be recovering from his torn pectoral muscle and should be back around week 7 or 8. It's hard to watch other teams seemingly move the ball with ease on a Sunday the Steelers aren't playing. But it's a long season and the story isn't written yet. The AFC North remains wide open. It's too soon to make any final judgments. The Steelers need to play better for sure, but there is reason to believe that as the season progresses, they can. That's my take. You can follow me on Twitter @GirlSurgeon. Check out The Terrible Take every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Follow us on SteelersDepot.com and check out The Terrible Podcast with Dave Bryan and Alex Kozora every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.